I still remember the exact second my heart stopped. Midnight. My birthday. Phone buzzes on the nightstand like a trapped wasp. One message. Unknown number. Happy birthday, Elias. I never died. I laughed at first. Some sick joke. Then the preview showed the contact name I saved when I was 9. Grandpa Victor. The men we buried 3 years ago. The men whose funeral I wasn't invited to. My hands went so cold I couldn't feel the phone anymore. Because if he was texting, someone had been lying to my face for 1,000 days straight. You don't know what gaslighting feels like until your entire family throws you a surprise party and forgets to invite you. That same evening I stood in their doorway holding a bottle of cheap wine I couldn't afford, watching them laugh around a cake that had my name written in frosting, then scraped off like it burned their fingers. Dad didn't even look up. It's better when you're not here, Elias. Less drama. Mom giggled into her Merlot. We just thought you were working late again, like always. My sister Chloe scrolled TikTok at the table and muttered, "Happy birthday, I guess," without lifting her eyes. There was an empty chair. No plate. Not even a crumb for me. I paid for every light in that house, every drop of that wine, every phone bill Chloe racked up on designer shopping sprees. And still, I was the stranger. I left without a scene. I'm good at that, disappearing quietly. I sat in my car in the dark, trying to remember the last time any of them said, "I'm proud of you," without following it with "but." Couldn't find a single memory. That's when the second text came. Same unknown number. They stole the house. They stole everything that was meant for you. Come quick. I'm running out of time. My breath fogged the windshield. I typed back with shaking thumbs, "Who is this?" 3 dots. Then a photo. Grandpa Victor. Thinner. Eyes sunken. Sitting in a gray room I didn't recognize. Holding today's newspaper so I'd know it was real. Underneath, one line. Willow Ridge Nursing Home. Room 212. Before they move me again. I drove through the night like the road was on fire. Every mile I kept waiting for my brain to scream, "Prank," but my gut already knew. The nursing home smelled like bleach and lost years. The night nurse took one look at my face and whispered, "You're the grandson they said doesn't visit." Room 212 was dim, just a sliver of moonlight cutting across the bed. He was skeletal, but it was him. Same crooked smile. Same voice like gravel and honey. "Lock the door, Elias." I did. He grabbed my wrist with more strength than a dying man should have. "They told you I had a heart attack. They showed you ashes. There were no ashes. Empty box. Empty lies." Then he told me the part that turned my blood to ice. The will was changed the week I died. Everything, the house, the accounts, the land, was left to you alone. They forged my signature while I was drugged in the hospital. When I woke up and fought back, they said I was crazy. Locked me in here. Took my phone. Took my name. He pressed a crumpled paper into my hand, bank records, transfer dates, signatures side by side, his real one and the shaky fake. "Take this. Burn them down." I drove home at dawn with murder in my heart, but colder. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I made coffee, opened my laptop, and started moving pieces across the board they forgot I could play. First, screenshots of every text Grandpa sent. Then I logged into the accounts I'd been paying for years, utilities, car insurance, credit cards, even Chloe's Netflix. All in my name because Elias is so responsible. I froze everything. One by one, lights started going dark across town. By noon their group chat was exploding. "Mom, who turned off the electricity?" "Dad, Elias, call me now." "Chloe, my car won't start, insurance cancelled." "Are you insane?" I sent a single photo to the family chat, Grandpa alive, holding the newspaper. Underneath, "Happy birthday to me." They tried everything. Guilt, "We were protecting you from stress." Gaslight, "Grandpa's senile, he doesn't know what year it is." Threats, "You'll never see a dime if you do this." I didn't answer. I just uploaded the folder marked Receipts to a cloud drive and invited every aunt, uncle, cousin. Subject line, family meeting. Then I did the cruelest thing of all, I waited. Waited while the water stopped. Waited while Chloe's vacation photos disappeared behind payment failed. Waited while Dad's perfect credit score began to bleed. They begged for a meeting. I chose the place, a quiet cafe downtown, corner table, no escape. I sat with the laptop open like a loaded gun. They walked in together, a united front of fake smiles and trembling rage. Mom reached for my hand. I pulled away. Dad hissed, "You want money? Fine. Name your price and drop this." I smiled for the first time in days. "I don't want money. I want you to hear him say it yourself." They frowned. "Hear who?" I turned the laptop around. Live video feed. Grandpa Victor, sitting up in his nursing home bed, eyes blazing. "Tell them, Grandpa. Tell them loud." His voice cracked across the speakers like a whip. "You buried me alive for a house." Mom sobbed instantly. Chloe went white. Dad opened his mouth, no words came. I closed the laptop. That was the preview. The full version goes to the police in 1 hour, unless you'd like to confess first. That's when Dad lunged across the table. Not to hit me, to slam the laptop shut. I was faster. I'd already hit send. Every document, every recording, every forged signature, emailed to detectives, lawyers, and every family member who ever called me dramatic. Dad's hand froze midair. Mom whispered, "What have you done?" I leaned in so only they could hear. "I became the monster you always said I was." Then I stood up, left cash for my coffee, and walked out without looking back. Behind me I heard Chloe scream my name like it was a curse. The twist you've been waiting for. It wasn't just the house. It wasn't even the hundreds of thousands they drained while I worked double shifts to keep them afloat. The real knife was the second will, the real one, Grandpa hid inside the lining of his old war jacket before they took him away. Dated 2 days before the heart attack. Everything to me. But there was a handwritten letter addressed to them, tucked inside. I read it aloud in court months later while they sat handcuffed to their lies. To my son and daughter-in-law. I knew what you were the day you looked at my savings and saw a lottery ticket. I forgave too much for too long. This boy, Elias, gave you everything he had and you taught him love was a debt he could never repay. So I leave him the house, the land, the money, and I leave you the truth. May it keep you warm when the lights go out. We won. The house came back. The money came back. They lost everything else. I see them sometimes, Dad pumping gas in a stained uniform, Mom scanning coupons she never needed before, Chloe walking because her car got repossessed. They look smaller now. Grandpa and I planted roses along the front walk last spring. Deep red ones. He says they smell like forgiveness he never gave them. I still wake up some nights reaching for a phone that isn't buzzing anymore. The silence is the sweetest sound I've ever heard. So here's my question to you, the one that keeps me up. If the people who were supposed to love you most tried to bury you alive, would you dig your way out and hand them the shovel? Or would you plant roses on the grave they dug for you and never look back? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Because some nights I still wonder if I went too far. Or if I finally went far enough.